so the live stream is about to start, and I'm busy trying to read BL. This is not good for my focus. Oh, oh. Live stream start. So I'm reading BL live stream. Oh, sorry. Yes, that's the reality. Oh my god. So he asked. I mean, to be fair, he was drunk. Oh my god, this is crazy. That's insane. Oh my god, what a plot twist. This manga is so weird. Okay. Okay. I'm ready.
We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were responsible for patrolling and defending all of Napland.
So Ultracon's still managing to sow discord.
New region.
These years.
If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator.
Oh, holy shit!
Place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is...
Happy. She's got a funny gun. You gonna get her?
His spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way back to his body.
What?
I just want to rescue someone, and Granny won't let me.
Okay, so if someone else's spirit is got lost.
500 years later, it's resurfaced again.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City.
As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to help. Be free!
So this must be all part of Chaska's story quest. The Chaska story quest, Odoroni is gonna help her maybe with something? I don't know.
Time to say hello!
Knock him down.
It's either your end or mine!
Before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
So she flies. That's cool. Okay, we got our first code. You're in bed enjoying live stream and not working and missing this. Oh, are you off of daylight savings now? Is that what this is? To me, it's all the same. The fact that daylight savings exists means, like, it's all the same. Gotta remember to save these codes for my friends. I really like this picture already just because these two are on it, so I really can't wait to have that as a wallpaper.
Hey travelers, welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.2 special program.
Our trusty localizers.
I'm Gabe from the Loke team.
That's a canon.
And I'm Kai. We meet
No
again.
forefathers intended.
Whoa, a cuckoo soar. Want to join us?
Hey, don't be shy. Come out and say hello.
I'm not sure what that meant, but it was adorable.
She approves of your compliment.
Hey, I didn't know you could speak Saurian.
Oh, I can't. But I can make an educated guess based on her body language.
Whoa, are all Kukusaurs as friendly as this one?
Adult
Oh, you're skipping
Kukusaurs are
Chaska?
usually very proud creatures, but there are always exceptions.
Well, since our Kukusaur friend kicked things off for us, I know just the place to start. The Flower Feather Clan.
All right, let's do it. Kukusaurs live among the Flower Feather Clan, which is suspended high above the mountains. This is a tribe of warriors, and most of their people can command the power of the skies. It was the Flower Feather Clan's ancient duty to patrol and
Oh,
safeguard
Aoife, I
the
see.
entire
I see
region of
Aoife's
Natlan.
clinic.
As elite special forces, their job was to detect threats, disseminate intel, and quickly
they're doing
neutralize
their best.
any dangers to the nation. Though the circumstances are different now, the tribe never forgot its origins. They still hold trials to assemble the fastest teams in the tribe. The trials test a pilot's skill
interesting.
and teamwork with the Kukusaurs.
Oh, I'm so pumped about these
Well,
Kukusaurs.
that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Kukusaurs are the proudest
Oh, they're
out of
pretty.
all the Saurians. They know that they're the kings of the sky. Kukusaurs can consume phlogiston to climb higher or perform a horizontal roll
We're
in
gonna be
midair.
flying.
Holding the sprint button allows them to enter an accelerated glide state after a horizontal roll. In addition, they can even use phlogiston wind tunnels to quickly cover great distances.
Okay, so I'm assuming that Kukusaurs are really hard to tame.
More hot air balloons.
Yeah, that's true. You need to prove yourself in some worthwhile feat, like demonstrating exceptional archery skill during flight.
No!
That's the only way to become a true Kukusaur rider.
Not
Wow,
Not
that's
aiming.
so strict.
Yeah, tell me about it. But okay, now that we've got a glimpse of the Flower Feather Clan, it's time for a quiz.
What? Already?
Yep, I hope you're prepared. Every tribe in that land has a unique way of communicating with their Saurian companions. The members of the Flower Feather Clan use a special item to summon their Kukusaurs.
a whistle.
What is that item?
A basket filled with their favorite foods?
Here's a hint. We just saw the answer in the previous video.
Oh, I remember now. Horn.
Ding ding ding! Kukusaurs
Yay,
live
I
far
was
from
close.
the tribe and from each other.
I mean,
So
that
in order
wasn't
to
a very
summon them,
easy,
the
educated
tribespeople
guess.
use whistles and horns to produce loud
Oh, I
noises.
was right about the whistle.
So there's your overview of Kukusaurs. Maybe they sound a little unapproachable compared to other Saurians, but don't worry, travelers. If you get into a tough situation, then Chaska, the Flower Feather
Chaska,
Clan's
oh, here
expert
she
peacemaker,
is.
can help mediate the conflict.
Knish mentioned that her method of mediation is silencing both parties.
Oh.
Is that true?
Well, that's only in special cases. Most of the time, Chaska barely needs to intervene. Everyone knows what she's capable of, so people usually find a way to set aside their differences when she shows up.
Oh, so she doesn't just handle conflicts between humans and Saurians. She keeps the peace between people, too.
Exactly. Chaska was corrupted by abyssal power as a child.
Hi,
so she has
Dexy.
a
What's
strong
up? How are
compulsion
you?
to fight, but she knows how to rein it in.
We're watching
Right.
Genshin
I
Livestream,
heard that she
obviously.
was abandoned as a baby. It seems
Dude.
like she's been through a lot.
Yeah, but luckily for her, the Kukusaurs took her in
As
and raised
if
her as one of
we
their
haven't
own.
done the
In
5.1
addition to
quest.
hunting and flying, Chaska gained a
Chaska
lot
was
of unique combat experience
corrupted?
from her
Wait, what?
Saurian childhood.
Oh, Chaska.
Chaska is in your party. Defeating monsters will restore phlogiston to your
Okay,
party.
okay, Kit
While
time.
she's in the Night Soul's blessing state, Chaska can ride and control her gun like a Kukusaur.
Oh, so it is a gun.
The Soul Sniper doesn't just increase her
It's
movement
called a
speed
Soul
and
Sniper.
resistance
That's
to
a pretty cool
interruption.
name,
It
not
also
gonna
allows
lie.
her to get a better angle on her enemies.
Wow, that
I need a
mid-air
side
perspective
view.
is so
I can see
cool.
now why they
It
have her
seems so
sitting. Do you see her
liberating.
splash art?
Yeah.
Her
And Chaska's
splash art has her
fierce when
sitting
she's
like
in
that.
the
I was
zone.
wondering why,
In
but
the
I
Night
get it now.
Soul's blessing
It's because
state,
I think of her.
Chaska's normal attacks
Yeah,
deal
it's because of
ammo damage
her.
to enemies
So
in
she
front
is
of her.
part of the gun,
Unleashing a
Kathy.
charged
It looks like a
attack in this
cannon,
state
but she
will
is
cause
part of the
Chaska
gun.
to enter a special aiming mode.
She
This allows
herself
her
is
to
the
lock
gun.
onto a set number of enemies within range and fire up to 6 Shadow Hunt shells, which deal ammo damage.
Yeah, she
upon
flies
impact.
on her gun
In
and
addition,
also
for
is
every
the gun.
Pyro, Hydro,
Bow
Cryo,
confirmed
or
top.
Electro character in your party, one of Chaska's
She-
Shadow Hunt
she
shells
is,
will
um,
undergo an elemental conversion to
This
deal
is-
the
this is bow
corresponding
power
type
creep.
of elemental damage.
Whoa, no way! So Chaska can directly deal other types of elemental damage based
That's
on
neat.
the characters in her party.
Ooh,
And since she's an animal character, she
Look
can
at the
swirl
bullet.
them at the same time. That's awesome.
that's really cool.
Yeah, I know,
The
right?
graphics
Her
look really
elemental
cool.
burst has a similar function too. Chaska fires a gale-splitting Soul Seeker shell during her burst, which deals animo damage. The attack then splits into 6 Soul Seeker shells, which continue to attack nearby enemies. These shells can also undergo elemental conversions.
Her
That's
bow looks
so
really pretty
cool.
too.
No wonder she's one of the strongest warriors in her tribe.
Speaking
Gun is
of
a power
her
heap on a
tribe,
bow in general.
the
Yeah,
warriors
right?
from
In
the
real
Flower
life
Feather
too.
clan are formidable for sure.
There we
But
go.
we
We
should
got her
also
quest.
shed some light on those who aren't as skilled.
Oh, are you talking about the wingless? That's what the tribe calls people who fail the flight trials, right?
The
They're the
wingless.
challengers who fail to earn the recognition of a Kukusaur.
Exactly. But the name doesn't indicate that those people are weak or deserve to be cast aside. The Flower Feather
Yes.
clan
I hope
has
her
its
quest is
own
good. I hope
definition
her
of
quest is
strength.
really good.
There's a tacit understanding
Mostly 'cause I
that
think
the
Odoron is
wingless
involved.
are supposed to be protected until they can fly by themselves. But that assumption is challenged in Tribal Chronicles Tlalocan.
Hi Snow,
Someone
what's
will
up?
dare to
I'm
ask,
wingless, so I
what
fly on a
if you
fucking
didn't
gun.
need a
Jeez,
Kukusaur to
I don't.
fly? If
Yeah,
you
that would be
could
interesting.
change the rules, then maybe there wouldn't be any wingless to begin with. Now, whether that's
Ooh.
the right path is for us to discover. Chaska will also be
I guess
there
we'll
to
find
help
out.
us find the answer. So, be sure to check out Chaska's Tribal Chronicle if you're interested in what happens.
Is there anything else that you can tell us?
Remember how I mentioned that Chaska was raised by Kukusaurs?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Her Saurian mother will make an appearance in this quest.
Oh!
Even though she's joined human society,
Chaska's
Chaska still
mom!
goes to visit her Saurian mother
I guess she
on
can't be
occasion,
wingless, right?
Especially when she needs
They
some
literally
help
took her
with a
in. She
tough
can't be wingless.
situation.
Oh, so Chaska still has a soft side, even though she's a fearsome warrior.
We knew that.
Definitely. The Flower Feather Clan is also the setting for the Archon Quest Chapter 5 interlude. All fires fuel the flame.
Wait, so
Tribe
there
is
is an
facing a
interlude
crisis,
quest.
and they'll need the travelers'
I
help
thought
to
they were
find a
just gonna
solution.
skip a
What
quest
kind
at
of
all, but I
crisis?
guess it's.
Well,
Oh, never
the
mind,
Flower
never mind.
Feather Clan
Odoron must be
suffered
part of
the
this
worst
quest.
of the abyssal contamination during the battle in version
Ooh.
5.1. It's not just the human body that can't withstand high concentrations of abyssal power.
Oh, I'm sorry, the
For
desktop
most
audio
people,
was
it
on.
also damages the mind.
I don't know why the
Many
desktop audio was
members
on.
of
Thank
the
you for letting
Flower
me know.
Feather Clan are suffering from the mental repercussions of the abyss, and the tribe is in desperate need of aid.
Right, it
Your
was
son will
because
be
we
there
did
too. After rebuilding
Zane
her
stuff
own
last
tribe,
time.
the Collective of Plenty,
Ah, I wish I'd
she
noticed
traveled
earlier,
around
but that's okay.
Natlan to help those in need.
The people of Natlan
Cappy
really
didn't even
value
notice it, wow.
unity, don't they?
Hi,
no one
Ether.
fights alone. That's one of my favorite things about Natlan. Oh, wait. It looks like the captain will also be there.
Yes, the captain will also offer help to the tribe. You may pick up on some interesting
Who the heck? What do you mean, who the
information if
heck?
you pay close attention to what he has to say. The captain rarely gives away too much information in his regular interactions, but his secrecy here seems a little peculiar. So keep an eye out, but
Ooh.
of course, restoring Natlan's fighting spirit remains the top priority. After all, the war isn't over yet. The abyssal
They have
contamination
sombreros.
is still around.
Yeah, some
and we
people
have
have
a
had
very
sombreros.
important battle ahead. Natlan
I mean,
needs
I don't think
mental
it's bad to
fortitude
have
more than
sombreros.
ever before.
The Flower Feather clan is pretty close to the Masters of the
They
Night,
did
where
exist,
the
right?
Ectomosaurs live. That
It's a
tribe
heavy
could
and
be
hard
another
day.
good
I'm
place
so
to
sorry, Ether.
recover from the battle.
Oh yeah, let's check it out.
If you head west from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and go past the towering walls, you eventually arrive at the settlement of the mysterious Masters of the Nightwind.
Ooh, yes.
The tribal settlement offers a unique glowing landscape at night.
Okay, so we get
If
the
you
final
venture
3
even
regions.
further, then you might encounter the tribe's Wath Ectomosaur Elder, or one of the many shamans who can communicate with spirits.
Oh my god, they so
I even
cute.
heard that the
Look
witch
at them.
doctors who live there can help cleanse your spirit.
Yes, chucking wood.
Plus, the graffiti art is really incredible.
Wow.
In fact, there's something special about this one. Can you figure it out, travelers? It's kind of tricky, right? Well, don't worry. The Ectomosaurs can help us out. Ectomosaurs are known for their wisdom. They can use their
Bats.
unique
Yes,
sight
they are
to
bats.
detect things that can't be seen through normal mains.
Whoa, okay.
Right. Ectomosaurs are especially skilled at detecting ley
Okay,
lines
so-
and phlogiston.
So
They can absorb power
their
from
special
phlogiston
exploration
objects to
ability is this
enhance their
detection
abilities.
feature.
Doing so allows them to
That's
jump
interesting.
higher, move faster, or even obtain surprising rewards.
Okay.
Ectomosaurs can also extract information from graffiti art to create special objects.
Oh, I bet that'll come in handy for solving puzzles.
Definitely, especially in Tribal Chronicles.
So we're gonna
Mythland,
need
which will
them for
become
puzzles.
available in version
Makes sense.
5.2. The first 2 acts feature a lot of intriguing puzzles, so be sure to check them out, travelers. Some of them will require the help of an Ictomisaur, and others can be solved on your own.
I noticed that Ictomisaurs can perform fast-paced jumps when they have enough phlogiston, and it looks like so much fun. Do we know anyone who can use that ability? Besides the new Saurian, I mean.
Yes,
Ororon,
Ororon
of
can do it
course.
too.
Nice.
Like the Ictomisaurs, Ororon has the ability to rise into the air. He also has a keen sense of perception. While charging an aimed shot, Ororon will enter the Spirit Speaker state, allowing him to extract power from Natlan's graffiti and runes.
Oh.
Speaking of Auroron, I was honestly super surprised by his personality. Before the 5.1 Archon quest, I thought that he looked like a stern, stoic, and harsh type of character.
Is he 4 or 5?
But
Probably
as
a
it turns
4-star.
out, he's just a sweet kid.
Yeah, it's kind of
He's
fun
a
to
top.
right?
That's the biggest surprise we've had
Isn't
yet.
that sweet, though? Just to think about all the sneaking around behind his granny's back.
Ah, true.
The tribespeople of the Masters of the Nightwind are known for being eccentric, but Ororon really takes it to the next level.
Yeah, it sounds like he does things his own way. I wonder if that extends to his.
Oh, you saw
combat
horizontal. Well,
abilities.
let's see. I'll
It
see again.
does.
I'm sure they'll show more.
Ororon is a bit different from the Natlan characters we've met so far.
Look at that.
He
Oh my
doesn't
god.
need to depend on the Night
He's
Soul's
got a
blessing
cute
state to
little...
gain Night
Oh,
Soul
that's so
points,
cute. Oh
and
my
he can
god.
maintain the Night
No.
Soul's blessing state
Too
even
cute.
while he's off field.
Ah, that does sound different from the other Natlan characters. So how do his abilities work?
Let me start by
His idol
explaining
is too
how
cute.
Ororon gains Night Soul points. This can happen in multiple ways. For
He's
example,
got multiple,
Ororon
right? Because he
can
takes
gain
care
Night
of
Soul
the
points
animals.
when
He has
one
the
of his
aphids.
party
Those are
members
also...
triggers a Night Soul burst. He can also gain them when other party members deal Hydro or Electro attacks to enemies after Ororon unleashes
Okay.
his elemental skill.
Oh, then it sounds like he works well with Hydro and Electro characters.
Yep. And in combat, when enemies take damage from
Hydro and
electro-charged
Electro.
reactions, or other party members deal Night Soul aligned damage, Ororon can
Nice.
consume Night Soul points to enter the Night Soul's blessing state and trigger the Hypersense effect, dealing electro damage.
Oh, I see. So you need to pair
It's the
him with
charge
right
attack.
characters
it's the
if you
charge
want
attack we
him
have to
gain
check for,
Night
though.
Soul
Can we see the
points,
charge attack
enter the
again?
Night Soul's blessing state and trigger the effect.
Exactly.
It's a
So, I should
slight
mention
slant,
that
but it
Ororon
is
doesn't
it
need
is
to be
still
on the
pretty
field
up.
to trigger the Hypersense
It's
effect.
not like
Wait, he can trigger
like
it even while he's off field.
it's still
That
mostly up.
sounds
So
really
he's
useful.
Totally. His
no, he's a
elemental
top.
burst prevents
Oh
you
my
from
god,
to
he's a
deal
top.
damage and support
Funny.
your party. Ororon performs an ancient reach roll with his burst to summon a supersonic Oculus, which taunts nearby enemies to draw them in.
In the air is
Once they're
kind of
up close,
confusing.
the Oculus releases a sound wave to deal
Maybe he
damage.
is a switch then.
That should be
Because we
great for
counted
crowd
both
control.
states of
Yes.
someone else, right?
With Ororon in your party,
Reminds
dealing
you of
with
a
large
nicer
groups
and
of enemies
tamer
should
Diluc.
be a lot easier. And speaking
Diluc
of
is
making
kind
things
of chaotic.
easier, Ororon can also improve the exploration experience by boosting the gliding speed of your characters.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Ororon really
Faster
cherishes
gliding?
his friends with a little teamwork on his side.
When he's
I'm
actually
sure
topping in the air,
victory
he's a
will
bottom.
always be
Which
within
is
reach.
strange. A strange choice, yes. But I guess for the most part, then he
So
is
We introduced two of the upcoming.
I guess he's the
regions in
top.
this update:
surprising.
the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters of the Nightwind.
But you know
there's
what?
more.
There are those
Version
kinds of
5.2
there
actually
is that
introduces
archetype, right?
Another new region.
Of the
It's called
top that is
Oak
actually
Natlan.
like
Oh, I think we
really
caught a glimpse
needy
of
and
this ancient city when we were looking at the Flower
and cute.
Feather Clan.
Oh, actually,
It's really beautiful from far away.
I've been reading
but
one of
those clouds
I've been
look
reading a BL
kind
with one of those.
ominous. It looks
I'll recommend it to
completely
you.
abandoned. Is it dangerous?
He
Yes.
could, yeah, he could
This
be a
is
top. All right, I
restricted
like that.
area in that land due to its severe abyssal contamination, and it seems
The
uninhabited.
himbo one is
Over
also
the years, many adventurers
Yeah.
have come here in search of
needy and
treasure
cute
or
top.
to
Yeah,
slay
he's
the
definitely
dragon.
that.
Unfortunately,
The himbo one is
none
also
of
like
them
the
have
top
ever
is definitely
returned.
the more naive one of the
Flower Feather
relationship,
Clan
you know?
often sends
So,
riders
alright,
to
alright, I
patrol
can
the
get behind
area
it.
and to prevent people from getting too close.
Wait, did you say slay the dragon?
Ooh, slaying
Yeah.
a dragon.
I know we introduced some adorable saurians earlier,
New
but
sword.
this creature is actually really
Holy shit.
terrifying.
Oh.
It occupies this ancient city and guards it fiercely. If it detects an intruder, then
Another-
it will attack without hesitation.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's pretty concerning.
It's easy to take human-saurian coexistence for
Huh,
granted
interesting.
these days,
Another
but it actually
Dvalin
took generations of
situation.
effort to reach this point. This relationship wasn't nearly so harmonious in the ancient past. Travelers will need to explore Ochkanatland to uncover the reason behind this dragon's rampage.
Another
Of course,
Dvalin story.
Travelers won't have to do this alone. Here, take a look.
Oh, what's that?
This is a very important
We technically got to
companion
fight
who
a
will help
dragon
us
at the
explore
beginning of the
Ochkanatland.
game, you guys.
His name is
Jesus.
Kokuik.
Your memories are
As
so
for
poor.
his power, well, why don't you take a guess?
Okay,
That's cute.
Is he our
It looks like
moral
an owl.
support? You know, maybe he could make a cute noise every now and then to cheer us up.
Hey, let's
It's our
not put
emotional
Capetlasaur
support.
friend out of a job. Little one works really hard.
Okay, then I've got nothing.
Remember how I mentioned that Ochkanatland is heavily corroded by the abyss? Well, that's where Kokuik comes in. We can use his power to clear abyssal
Floating
contamination.
tadpole.
Follow the direction indicated by his light.
Yeah, it does
to
look a
collect
bit like a
sacred source
tadpole.
scraps and enhance his power. Once Kokuik has enough power, you can take him to track down the evil
Super
dragon.
awesome sauce
What
laser.
a
Are you
useful
serious?
little guy.
I know, right? Now, travelers can explore Ochkanatland.
There's so much
with two
aiming this
companions,
patch though, and I am
Kokuik
not about
and
that.
Little One. In fact, I've heard there's even a
I am
special
not
token
happy
around
about
here
the-
that can enable Little One to traverse a volcano.
Hmm.
A new adventure with Little One awaits in version 5.2. This update will bring us one step closer to uncovering the mysteries of Little One's past. Familiar Saurian companions can also help us explore Ochkanatland. For example, with the help of a Kaholasaur, we can evade source mechanism attacks.
Oh
With the help
no.
of an Ikitomisaur,
I'm not good at that either.
we can solve certain puzzles.
Dodging.
With the help of a Kukusaur, we might even be able to chase down the evil dragon. But we'll leave the rest for you to discover, travelers.
Wait, are those some kind of lava fish? Does this mean we can fish in Netland?
He's our
but
venti. Yes.
I've got some friendly advice, travelers. You should be very careful while exploring Ochkanatland.
Lava fish.
Some of the abyssal monsters here can distort their appearance to mimic powerful enemies. High-level monsters such as the tenebrous Papilla can mimic even stronger enemies.
Huh? It looks like these monsters take the form of plants outside of combat.
Yep, that's true. The abyss has corroded Natland's ley lines, allowing these monsters to read the memories inside of them and
Oh.
mimic creatures from
Okay,
Tibet.
Cappy, that's
How do
definitely
we
a
defeat
gun.
them?
It is not a
Travelers will
cannon.
need to
Do you
use
see
elemental
the
attacks to
Cappy,
break
do you
the
see
enemy's
the
protective void wards.
rotating
Doing
thingy?
so
I don't
allows
remember
them
what
to
that's
take
called.
damage and causes them to enter a
Yeah, no,
brief
she's
state
just
of
a part. The
confusion.
gun just
Night
doesn't have
Solo-line
a
elemental attacks are
trigger at the
especially
bottom
effective
'cause she does it
against
from the
these
top.
wards.
Wow,
Is
the
a top.
abyss has gotten so advanced. It's scary to think about how much harder these fights
Revolver,
will get
yes.
as these abyssal monsters continue to evolve.
Yeah.
yeah, the
Okay,
rotating
that was
cylinder.
a lot of information to take in at once. But before we take our first break, we still have a couple of short announcements. Really short, I promise. First up, limited time exploration rewards will be available in version 5.2. Just like in version 5.1, travelers can earn up to 400 extra
I'm
premium.
still not done
And
with the
rewards
first
will be
region.
available all the way through version 5.3. It's now time to introduce the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.2, travelers can look forward
Oh,
to event
fucking
wishes from
hell.
Traska
It's
and
all bows!
Auroron will also receive a drop rate boost.
It's all...
And in the second half of version 5.2, we'll have returning event wishes for Zhongli and New Villette. The weapon banner will feature a new 5-star bow, Astro Vulture's Crimson Plumage, and 2 new Natland specific 4-star weapons.
Yeah,
Be
we're
sure
getting
to
a
check
Nuvia
them out if you're
constellation.
interested.
And we'll give
Alright, it's time
hopefully
for
I can
our
get
first break.
Auroron like
Once
in a
we come
temple.
back, we'll dive right into the event portion.
Alright, so that was the banners. Just did the second code. So first phase banners. Casca, Linny, Auroron. Second phase banners, Zhongli, and Niviet. Okay, but we're definitely like I'm fucked. You will be pulling for Chaska, not Linny constellations? Wow. You won't go for Linny constellations? I will probably end up pulling for Chaska rather than Linny. She'll probably win out just because she's Animo.
Welcome back, travelers.
Welcome back. Let's dive straight into the event section. So in the first event,
And I do like
we'll
her.
get to learn more about the Masters of the Nightwind.
Oh, but
That's
Linny would
right. In the version 5.2
complete the
event,
set. 'Cause I'm just
Ikitomi's
worried about
spirit-seeking
accidentally
scrolls.
getting the 5-star.
Travelers will team up with Citlali and Aurora
Oh, you have a
to get to the
C1?
bottom of a mysterious accident that
Gotta get
occurred
Linny his
within their
60 plus
tribe.
CD.
Travelers will need to complete combat challenges to defeat enemies who try to disrupt the ritual.
Well, that's
They'll
cool.
also need to
New
reconstruct
sword.
scenes
The
from
sword
tribe's
looks
woven
pretty.
scrolls and gather lost
That sword
spirits
looks
scattered
crazy
throughout
pretty.
The region. Travelers will only be able to uncover the
I
truth
kind of
if they collect
suspect.
all the clues.
I
But don't
kind of
worry,
suspect
there are
that
also
sword will be for
various
Citlali.
rewards to earn along the way,
So,
including primo jams.
I think Citlali
Ooh,
is gonna
I really
be.
like the vibe of this event.
I think
It looks
Citlali is, or
Citlali
like
is
as a
performing some
you know,
kind of ritual.
free F2P
It's
version or
also
sorry,
mysterious.
When the
F2P option for her.
situation gets tough,
So I think
it's
Citlali will
Granny
be
to the
a
rescue.
sword user.
Definitely.
Citlali and Auroron have some really fun dialogue in this event.
CD crit
I'm always
damage.
grabbing the popcorn whenever these two
Crit
interact.
damage,
They're
not music.
practically a two-person show. And speaking of fun, let's get into the event gameplay. First up is the Search for Lost Spirits minigame. Travelers will have to work together to herd the scattered roaming
Oh,
spirits
Lost
into
Spirit. Okay,
specific
okay.
zones
So
to
this
earn
is
points.
this
Pay
will be
attention
the
to
event
conditions
quest
on the field
where
if you want a
Ororon
higher
tries
score.
to help
For
somebody,
example,
but
travelers
Granny
can
doesn't want him
jump
to
on
go.
stone slabs that appear on the
All
field.
right, all right.
These slabs will break open and release even more
Okay,
spirits.
those are cute. I've done this
Storms may
event. I know how to
also
do this
appear during the
game at
game.
least.
You can track down spirits more effectively if you pay attention to the direction
He's
of
very
the
cute.
storms.
In Evil Banisher, travelers will need to select the right teams to complete the objectives. Completing all of the
50%
objectives
Mian.
will award you the Banishing Aura, which
Get the
allows
new
you to
weapon
deal
in a single
AoE
temple.
damage
I'll
by
give it
spraying
a
paint
shot,
at
but I
enemies.
doubt
That paint
doubt we'll have
really
the same
matches
luck
the
twice.
Masters of the Nightwind's
But
aesthetic.
then again, it's your
Super
account, so
cool.
maybe.
Yeah, and so does the Spirit Loom
I
in restoring
damn it.
fragment
I need
of
C4
records.
noob yet.
Citlali will use her powers to reveal special fragments. Travelers will need to piece these fragments together and assemble them on a woven scroll.
Make sure that you pay attention to the order and positions of the fragments.
That's hard, man.
Oh, there's something else that we should mention. Travelers can obtain a new 4-star sword by completing this event. The design definitely fits the Masters of the Nightwind. It looks like some kind of ceremonial...
I'm calling it. Citlali's
totally
gonna be a
agree.
sword user.
Oh, and this event will allow travelers to learn more about Natlan's secrets. For example, this quest will reveal new clues about a mysterious and legendary place, the Mare Javari.
Wow, we've been hearing about this
Mare
place since
Javari?
Mondstadt. It'll be nice to get some new information. On a related note, the Adventurers Guild has
I'll do my
prepared
best.
a new trial for its members.
Wow, a lot of people are like
Active
asking me to
adventurers
pull
have
for
been invited
them
to take on the
this
challenge,
coming patch.
including
I'm
the
so
Traveler.
surprised.
Travelers will need to complete various challenges with designated characters and fully leverage their skills to earn rewards. I know you're up to the challenge, travelers.
Okay, that's kind of
Good
cool.
luck.
I think
In
this is pretty
Mondstadt-related
cool,
news,
making
the
use
Knights
of the
Favonius
different,
are
like,
conducting
you know,
a war game
traversal
to improve
mechanics. That's pretty
security
cool.
tactics in the region. And who better to test
Yeah, it's not
these
for Oreo.
tactics than the honorary knight?
I know,
Be
so
sure
many
to pay
freaking
close
bows.
attention to the game, since the format has changed at this time. Travelers will need to select combat units and stratagems to deploy against the opposing formation. Once the lineup is set,
Oh, this is
the
so
monsters will fight automatically.
Painful.
Available combat units and stratagems are completely random. You know, just to build some unpredictability into the wargame. The chances of encountering elite combat units increases as the wargame progresses.
I wonder
Even
if
more
these
elite
models
monsters will
are
be
based on
available
their
for travelers
appearance.
to use. It's a volatile environment.
Do you know what I mean? I
so
wonder
do your
if
best to
these,
win
like,
as many rounds as possible,
models
earn
that they're
wargame
using for
medals,
the
and collect the rewards.
localization
All right,
team,
let's keep
if
the
they're like based on their
excitement
actual
rolling in
appearance.
this next event. We actually have a demo, so please take a look.
Oh, looks like
It's a bow
they're
patch. Of course, you
selecting
asked me to
tactics. Double damage?
No.
That sounds powerful. Whoa, it's automated. Cool. The elemental reaction effects are completely different.
This brand new heated battle mode is called Automatic Artistry. Powerful support cards have been added for nearly every elemental reaction. Choose cards that align with your strategies to trigger powerful elemental reactions. The effects will change depending on how you play. In addition, the overall gameplay is very laid back. Characters will automatically duel each other and skill animations are now shorter in length.
Wow, it's like we got a whole new Genius Invocation TCG after coming back from Natland. Talk about whiplash.
That's right. Even if you've never played Genius Invocation before, I really recommend checking out this new gameplay mode
God
in
damn it.
version 5.2. The new version will also bring a few updates to regular Genius Invocation TCG.
Do you ever feel a little cooped up while you're playing card games? Well, don't worry about that. Our next event will give travelers the opportunity to enjoy the great outdoors.
Oh dear.
In Claw Convoy, travelers will need to help Lamia track down some adopted animals. Travelers will be able to see the
Okay.
animal's point of view by using a special tool.
Oh,
Once
I
you've
remember
managed
this.
to deduce their location, you'll be able to track them down. Once the animals are
It took
safe
me a
and
while to
sound,
figure out what this
travelers
was
will
because I
receive a
wasn't paying
gift from
attention
the
and I had no
mysterious
idea what I
figure
was
who
doing.
adopted them. I
that
feel
a
like
Hu
Ololan
Tao
would
doll?
really shine in this event. He's definitely an animal lover.
The fuck is that?
I can see that. I'm sure that he would jump at the chance to meet animals from other nations.
Yeah.
Finally, the Leyline Overflow event will return in version 5.2. If you need Mora or character
Snake
EXP
Puppy.
materials, then keep an eye out.
Alright, let's dive into some updates and game
It sure is. Oh my god.
optimizations.
Yeah.
First up is the change to the Imaginarium Theater.
Oh dear.
Previously, travelers would be returned to the theater lobby after completing a challenge and have to reopen the Fantasia Tome to continue.
Yes.
Travelers provided feedback that this setup interrupted their experience.
Yes.
So, this will no longer be the case in version 5.2. Now, after finishing a battle, all you need to do is click Next Act if you want to keep fighting.
Okay, that's fair.
Nice. Travelers can now enjoy the thrill of
I
combat
understand
without
though
any
why they want you to
interruptions.
return to the
And
lobby
for
is so
all
you
the
can talk to the
generous travelers
characters,
who like to
but I've already
configure
missed
supports
that
for their
chance when
friends,
Child was
a
in there
supporting
because
cast
I didn't
director
realize that's
has
how
been
that worked.
added in the
So
new update. You can now check which friends have borrowed your supports by looking at the supporting cast screen.
Cool. It'll be nice to know that our supports are helping people out.
Yup. Oh, and the party
Oh, cool.
configuration mechanic has also been
I already know
optimized.
like
Besides
AQ has been
elemental
using
filtering,
some of
the
my
Imaginarium
supporting cast.
Theater will
but-
now feature recommended row icons, elemental statistics, and markers for the main types of enemies.
That is so helpful. I'll occasionally put together a random team if I've just started
Oreo is
experimenting
there.
with some characters, but
Why
this
would Cappy need to
information should
tell
make
you?
it a lot easier to form strategic teams.
These markers will display key information on how to counter enemies, but in a much more prominent position. Hopefully, this change will make it easier for travelers to form the best teams.
Yes. Now we can directly see which elements work best against specific enemies. That's definitely going to save some time.
For sure.
Oh, because you don't play
And
the
we can
theater, I
expect
see.
even more
But you would have to depend on
optimizations in
Cappy
the
to remember to
future
go
as
check out
travelers
the lobby.
continue to provide valuable feedback about their experiences.
I might do my
Okay,
theater on
let's
stream again though
introduce
to
the
see if I
other
can. Well,
system
if I
optimizations
get
coming in version
auto
5.2.
run.
You can outsort 5-star artifacts in your inventory based on when you obtained them, from the most recent to the oldest. Second, the animations for crafting materials, forging weapons, building furniture, and cooking dishes are now shorter in length.
That's really nice. The dev team designed a lot of
I wish
intricate
the event
animations for these
gave a
features,
free
but it
Ororon
can
instead.
feel a bit frustrating when you have
Since
to
it's giving
watch
a free
them over
sword,
and
I think
over
it's for
again.
Sitlali, but
There
I
will
really
also be
would rather
several
have a free auto run.
optimizations for the Serena Teapot. The seed dispensary can now
Really, we
hold
can get-
more of every type of seed. You'll be able to purchase wood at the Realm Depot in exchange for Realm currency. In addition, the cooldown for the boon of the Elder Tree will be reduced to 5 seconds. This way, it will be easier for travelers to collect wood.
Awesome. I've been meaning
what?
to use some cool replicas in my Serena teapot, but I'm always short on wood. So this should be really helpful.
Nice! I'm so excited for you! Oh, and
That's
optimizations
cute.
have been made to artifact locking. The updated lock assistance interface will allow you to configure lock settings with a single click. Just hit Use Recommended Settings and you're set. The recommended set lock
Oh.
times will even update automatically based on popular in-game configurations. Of course, if you have your own ideas in mind, then you can always disable the recommended plans to configure custom ones instead.
The update also allows you to batch lock artifacts in your inventory based on the recommended general lock plan and set lock plans. This will
Hi.
make it much faster
5
to
to Livestream said,
organize
yeah,
your
it is
inventory.
today.
In addition, a shortcut button that navigates to the Lock Assistance interface will be added to the Artifact Domain Challenge screen and the Artifact Acquisition screen.
That's pretty
This
cool.
should make it easier for travelers
But
to
I don't know
configure
if
their
I'm gonna
locking rules
be
whenever they
smart
want.
enough to remember
A
that.
star feature will also be added next to the lock button on each artifact. Travelers can use this feature to mark their favorite artifacts and filter by stars to quickly track them down.
Oh, actually, that's
Finally,
pretty nice.
treasure compasses will now be
Because I
able to
use some
locate
artifacts
even
just
more
because, like,
treasure
I don't have a better
locations,
option at the
including
moment.
Sealy's
But there are
and
some that
time
I'd like to
trial
save
challenges.
forever.
A
Yes,
quick
sulfuric
swap
acid.
feature will also be added for treasure compasses and Oculus resonance stones. Enabling this feature will allow travelers to more easily use these devices across regions. The
I shall
feature
call
will
you
automatically switch
Sophie.
to the compass or stone that
Sophie's
corresponds to
cute.
your location in the game.
Awesome.
Be sure to check out future announcements for more details on the
Better than
version
calling you
4.2
acid.
optimizations.
All right. That was a lot of info, so this seems like a good time for our second break.
It's time for the third redemption code.
Okay, after this, I have to go, like, take my laundry out of the thingy because it started when the live, or it ended when the live stream started. Bad timing. Should have gotten good at reading. I don't want to hear that from you, Kai. Dang, her shorts are short. That's all I can think about right now. The bat, like, saurian thingies are so cute. Look at them. Oh my gosh.
Welcome back, travelers. What else do we have on the agenda, Gabe?
We have some very exciting news to share. After the version update on November 20th, travelers will be able to play Genshin Impact on the Xbox Series X and S.
Oh
Log
my
into
gosh.
Genshin Impact on Xbox Series X and S consoles to receive the Wind Glider Wings of
Oh
Fate's
my
Course
gosh, you
Intertwined.
guys.
Additionally, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can play Genshin Impact via cloud gaming. They'll also find extra rewards in their in-game mailbox.
Awesome.
Incredible.
All right, that should
It's
be
finally
it.
on.
That
Xbox.
means that we've reached the end of the special program. Is there anything that
Never
you
on
want
the
to say
Switch.
before we go,
We
Kai?
all saw your crimes.
Yes,
We did see
I'm
your
really looking
crimes.
forward to all the new characters. Chaska and her weapons seem really incredible. I'd love to see how her travel chronicle unfolds because she has
Research.
such an amazing personality. And Auroran seems like a very layered character. The storytelling is definitely going to shine. What about you, Gabe?
Yeah, I'm just so excited for players to experience more of the Natlan storyline, and we have so much to explore this time. I mean, 2 new tribes and a new area as well. And one thing I've always loved about Genshin Impact is how it's multi-platform. Like, I'm always logging in on different devices depending on where I am, so it's just exciting to see another platform become available for everyone.
Yeah.
And yeah, on that note, I hope you have fun with the new version, travelers.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, I don't know where to go. Redeem the thing. I'll figure it out later. Or it'll send me a reminder. Or I'll just enter the codes. Okay. So that was nice. Exciting news for us. We're finally gonna get our Ororon. Well, hopefully. We're gonna have to count on my bow luck.